Hello, everyone. It says we're live. I'm going to give it a few minutes because I'm notorious for jumping ahead. But it looks like Anya and Julie are already here. Hello, hello. And Teresa forgot to mute her phone. Okay, thank you. So everyone, yes, housekeeping. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Yes, yes, is what I like to see first. And then I know, okay, good. We're good to go. Um, if I seem really chill, it's because Anya gave me this great advice to try this anxiety relief. Let's see if I can do it right. And I might have put too much on. So, I could definitely smell it and really smell it. And I don't know if you're supposed to really smell it, but I can. Okay, wonderful. Yes, yes, we're all good to go. Um, hello. This is day 2 of the lives, not day 2 of November. What is today? Today's November the 4th. Yeah, so we're already into November. And so I hope you all had a good weekend. I know I got to see a lot of you on the live at Aphelia's channel on Sunday. And so I always enjoy that. Ever since I have discovered her channel, I just look forward to Sundays. Sunday, well, I always look forward to Sundays. But because it's also our family day, but we're also, we go to church. But Sunday afternoon is like, oh yeah, that's when I could talk to all my crochet peeps. And so, hello, Kelly. How are you? Good morning. And so it's just really nice to have that community there. And so it just makes you look forward to Sunday afternoon. But anyway, I hope you all had a good weekend. It's hard for me to realize that it's Monday because Jeff used to have, that's my husband, he used to have Mondays off. And so we would have Sundays and Mondays. Well, now he works on Monday and he has Tuesday off. So it kind of throws off my whole weekend. But hi, Angela. I'm so glad you're able to join again. So good to see you. And I know I'm not really seeing you, but I see what you type. So to me, that's seeing you. What are you guys drinking? I got some Earl Grey tea this morning with a little bit of creamer. So hi, friend. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. So what are you guys drinking? I learned from the last live to lean back when I go to drink because you could hear everything. Sorry. Decaf coffee. Angela, what time is it where you are? Is that why you're drinking decaf? Hibiscus tea with ginger and lemon tea mixed in. That always sounds so good. I think I have some of the hibiscus tea. Oh, good. Hi. Okay, is it Helene? And I'm not, Anya is so good with pronouncing things. I'm not very good, but hello, Helene, if that's how you say it. It's so nice. You just stopped and found my live. Oh, good. Well, welcome. Welcome. Julie, are you drinking something? I know you just got back from a dog walk with your dog with Iggy. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I don't that's right. Okay, so you're okay with me calling you Helen or Helene? It's 4 in the afternoon, but have to cut back on caffeine because of my blood pressure. Angela, I am exactly the same way. I'm not even supposed to be drinking caffeine at all, but I find that 1 cup, I allow myself 1 cup of caffeine in the morning, and that's pretty much how I go the rest of the day. Julie's feeding the dogs, about to start dinner. That's right. It's so difficult for me to always understand it's the evening for you guys, and I'm like starting my day. So, and then in Anya's life, she's always kind of winding down her day. So, oh, oh, you have 1 cup of tea a day too? Yeah, yeah. I give myself that little bit of splurge, and the rest of the day I drink like herbal teas with no caffeine or water, and so I try to stay off of it the rest of the day. Today we're going to talk about show and tell, and I actually got this um topic idea from a comment, and I think her name was Michelle from Australia. And so 1 cup of coffee and the rest of the day herbal tea. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, sometimes we just got to have that kickstart. Works 6 Oh, okay, okay. So he's more on our time. Yeah, I see that. Um, but one of the comments was, from Michelle in Australia who said that, her part of her morning routine is to, take her crochet and take it and do, like, a show and tell with her family and friends, and so her parents, and so it really made me think about, that's one of the things that I really opened up a yarn shop for is because I just wanted to be, in a community, and I love to show what I was making. And so on Fridays, we started the Fiber Friday group, and it was so fun because everybody would bring in what they were working on or what they had just finished, and we could all just like go around the corner. And most of the time, I'd try to say, "Can I film it?" Because I like to put it on the stories for the Facebook page. But it was just so enjoyable to see what everybody was working on, and so show and tell, I feel like, is a huge part of the crocheting and knitting. Do you guys think so? Do you agree? Do you I feel like it's just another part of it. It's like it's so fun to find a project. It's so fun to go get the yarn, you know, excuse me. It's fun to make the project, but then I also have all this joy of, being able to share what I've made. What do you guys think about that? Have you found that to be true for you? Because I know I just enjoy that. Maybe I messed up something. Hang on. Let me see. You find it encouraging. Yeah, I do. I think it it just kinda spurs you on. A lot of people say, you need it for, like, validation, but I think it's no, it's just fun. Um, it's just enjoyable. Yeah, exactly. They encourage you to continue in it. You're like, "Yeah." My favorite thing, we went, on not a really a holiday, but we went to another state one weekend, and, we were walking around the downtown, and I had on a shawl that I had made, and so, but it was really cool there, so I had it, definitely on for wearing, and this lady goes, "Oh, I love that," and I was like, "Thank you, I made it." I couldn't just say thank you, had to be like, "I made it." I was so proud, and then the rest of the day, I kept it's like I stood up a little bit taller, I was just, like, really enjoying it, and so it was fun to have someone acknowledge something that I made, and like it, so it is so great when that happens. But I did where are the places that you like to share? Because that is one thing that I find interesting because I think it's good. I've come back from on it and Natter group. It is. See? It is. It's so much fun to see what everyone's making. Yes. And I think there's safe places to share though, and there's not such safe places. Like, I feel like that's another thing that I really like about, Anya's channel and her community is that, the Facebook page is a perfect place to share what you're making, and your progress and to ask questions. It's like a safe place. I find a lot of Instagram, you put stuff out there and you don't know what you're gonna get back. You get people who, wanna speak and wanna have something to say, and, it can be negative, but I feel like there's safe places to share, and I feel like a group like that is really nice. It's really nice to have that camaraderie who understands what you're doing, but I also think it's really nice to have, the Facebook page because you can see it, you can interact, you can comment on it. Um You see, exactly, like, I have on mine today. I absolutely love it, and we have people in our group, in the group that I go to locally, and most of them are knitters, and so, one of the knitters the other day said, "Did you make that?" And of course I go, "Well, yes, I did," because I was so proud of it, so but it made me feel so good. This cardigan it's hard to tell that it's homemade, you know what I mean? "Hi, Michelle. Good morning, good morning." It's like hard this is a very, professional to me, professional looking, um, cardigan, and so I think it's wonderful. You know what, Helene, I understand that, like, I do get worried a little bit, because I'm a very, sensitive person, but I found that, that's why you have to be, just be you, just that's what Anya's been giving me more and more confidence just to be myself and just to be proud of that, and, and I think that's what the group does so much too, is we reinforce and help each other, so you have yarn for that sweater, you need to make one. I'm telling you right now, I was gonna put this down on my list for next spring because I was like, "Well, I'm gonna wear it in the spring with all my dresses," and but I just kept seeing Anya wear hers, and, you have that envious that, like, I just, I really want one. So I made it, and it's really so quick, and I can't stop wearing it now. I wish I had made one in more fall colors, but I do wear a lot of pink, so I'm making it work. So, um that's right, Helene, we help each other, and that's me. I'm not a very, I don't know what the word is, but yes, I need help with my confidence and doing things and sticking myself out there, and so that's what I think, that's why I say it's kinda good for us to know where's the smart places to share, where's the safe places. See, Michelle, yeah, I get so tickled. I am so excited to talk to all of you. But anyway, I picked a darker gray too of the Stylecraft Simple DK. I think it's called Graphite. Oh, it's such a pretty color. I think I want one in that color too. Oh, you're cooking dinner, but you're here. Oh, thank you, Julie. You're so sweet. Um, but so another thing I think is safe to share is where it's safe to share is in your private groups, like in your people who are just crafters, things like your church friends, if you're in a book club. I think when you share with people that you really know and trust their judgment, I think we know those are safe places to share, but the other places, maybe not so much. Um, what do you think are the cons to sharing? Like, I know for me, I like to go with the cons first because I think that, the pros of sharing are pretty evident, but let's talk for a minute about the cons of sharing. Do y'all have any that, like, comes at you? Have you had any bad experiences with sharing something that you made? Because I have a list, let me tell you. Well, you picked the darker gray, yeah. Um, One of the cons that I think is that, when we open ourselves up to other people's opinions, we may not actually agree with their opinion or they might not actually agree with us. And so we have to be willing and ready for that feedback. And so, I have some brutally honest people before, and they're like, "Oh, I wouldn't have done it in that color," and it just sort of, deflates you like a balloon. You just go, and I think you have to be prepared for that. You have to know who is gonna be, supportive and who's gonna like what you've done and just be ready for that kind of feedback. But I think, sharing what we're doing with others, there is that's true. But if it works for you, do it. Yes, yes. One of the things I also think is that, my probably my biggest problem, is that I compare myself. I go in a group and then there's somebody's made it and I'm like, "Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous." And, "Oh, my project is not that sophisticated." And, or my project is still very, elementary. And so it's that comparison. We have to remind ourselves not to fall into that little, trap of comparing. And that you guys may not have any of these issues. This may all just be Teresa issues. But it's stuff that I'm aware of, and so therefore I can get a little bit more working on them. The last thing I came up with was the pressure to be perfect. Um so like, if Julie was here and Anya, if they walked in, I would just die of embarrassment because I'm not good at this pointing stuff, Anya, I'm telling you. But okay, so we'll lean this way and point that way. So that blanket, all of those ends are still there. They're just there. I should have taken care of them, but I have not. And so now this one up here, I did. I was really proud of myself. And that one I've done all the ends. But that one I can't point. That one on the other side, the Victorian square, vintage out of the vintage yarn pack blanket is not. And so, that, it's embarrassing, but, you have to be yourself and you have to own it and say, "Yes, this is something that, that I should have done." 15 minutes goes by really quick, and so I may have to do these a little bit longer. I did wanna make sure that I say well, I certainly hope I said hello to everyone. Let me tell you some things that are coming up, okay, real quick. Um I do have the tutorial for this book bag blanket will be coming out next week. We'll be doing a live tomorrow, but tomorrow's voting day. So, and Jeff will be here, which I would love to know how different am I with Jeff because he's probably going to be standing right there and making me laugh. Oh, let me tell you guys real quick. Okay, so I'm the bird flew in on the last live, and Jeff was like, "I loved your live. It was so great. You have got your thing. You know what? You were so comfortable," which I'm not, but he's like, "It was so good." And I said, "Jeff," I said, "What did you like about it?" And he said, "I laughed my behind off when the bird flew in." I said, "I'm not trying to be a comedy. This is not a comedy show." You know what I mean? Oh gosh. So anyway, yes, I will have to ban him from the studio. Yes, that is exactly true. I'm trying to run out my greenway. You know what? I am so jealous of that one. I wanna do all of them. I do. I sometimes really wish I had not opened the shop because then I didn't get to, yes, that okay, let me finish that thought. Then yes, Kelly, you hit it right on it. Um 'Cause then I missed out on so many of the blankets, like, that I wanna do the Lizzie, I started it, I need to finish it, I wanna do the Greenway, I wanna do, the Bridgerton, I mean, the Tudum, all of them. So but yes, Michelle, you are completely correct. That's right. It's that, "Oh, do you sell them?" When you talk to people who are not a maker. Yes, "Oh, can you make me one?" Or, "How long would it take you?" I get so many, Instagram, like, messages of, "Can you make this for me?" Or, "Hey, how long would it take you to make this?" And I'm just like, "Oh, your mom loves the green one." I gifted yeah, see, I love making them and I love giving them, but yes, Helene, I we'll see how it is tomorrow, but anyway, we have to go vote, and so I'm probably gonna shoot this before we go do all that because who knows how long we'll be in line. Even though we live in a very small area, we may be, in line for a while. But I will be live tomorrow and at 10 o'clock, come join me. Let's talk. Let's hang out. And we'll be doing it all this week. And don't forget on Wednesday, Ophelia will be having the lookbook, which I can't wait to see the lookbook of. I call it the Miss Potter cardigan, but I know that's not the name of it. But it's the long one with the pockets. I'm just so excited to watch that. My sister-in-law says I should sell things I make. That is the absolute truth. So let me tell you, I opened a yarn shop. I filled it with things that I made, and Miss Potter cardigan indeed. Okay, good. That is the name of it. Um, and people did not want to pay what was really. I mean, sometimes I didn't even get the yarn value of it, but it was just it. They do not understand. You would pay. That if you bought it in a store somewhere and this is even more precious. But anyway, so yes, Julie, I 100% agree with that. Um, Lines have been long for early vote. Yeah, I know. And that's it's gonna be a day tomorrow. It's gonna be a day. Um, but anyway, I don't like getting into politics, and so I stay 100% out of all that. But I will go do what is my privilege because I feel like there's so many women who went before me to make sure I have the privilege to vote. So I go do it. I encourage you to go vote. Okay, so Oh, I did wanna say, I came up with some boundaries. Yes, Helene, that's one of them. Never sell, always gift, and gift it to someone who we used to say in the, yarn shop, we would say they are giftable, they are knittable people, they are people who will, appreciate it, and so, yes, gifting things is wonderful. But I also think only share what you're comfortable with. Like, for me, I wasn't comfortable. There we go. There we go. I wasn't comfortable with sharing that. I wasn't ready yet because I wanted to do all my ends, and Jeff's like, "Come on, we gotta go get this video done." And so I went and I did it. And what I should have done is said, "No, I'm not ready. Let me do this to the level that I'm ready." So I think it is important to have those boundaries for yourself. Share what you're comfortable with when you're comfortable. So who, when, and what is I think is good. Um and then I think also, instead of looking for the validation from others, just enjoy the connection. Just enjoy the art of getting together and sharing things with each other, and just the fact that you're together. Enjoy more that that connection. I love Anya. Y'all don't understand. Okay, if she wears a black cardigan, I wear a pink cardigan. We are so opposites. I think she's probably, and she said she's really tall. I'm really short. I think I'm a little bit taller than Julie, but probably because I maybe pushed my hair up. But she has so much confidence. And I just love that about her. And I just want to, not only do I want to soak it all up, I want to soak in her talent and her abilities, but I want to soak in all that confidence because I have zero. But I'm not being like poor pitiful me. I'm just being honest. Like, I have to really work that up. Julie, sorry. I'm telling you, it's only because probably if I would push my hair up really high that day or something. But I'm sweet, Julie. You're so sweet. Um, so anyway, and yes, she said, "You decide when to film." That's it should be. It should, but, I'm getting there, and so that's another thing I've learned so much about, being around shortness at my house. 5'2". See, Julie, see, Michelle, you'd be a little bit taller than me, so we would all just be here, then we would be like, "Anya, we look up to you in more ways than one." So, anyway, I don't even know what I was saying. I'm probably gonna get in trouble because I lost track, but, Jeff gives me these rules: don't get too excited, stay on track, all those kinda things. So anyway, hi, Nancy. I don't know if I said hi to you. Yes, giftable. Yes, people have to be giftable. I agree. Um, okay, so I was telling you, don't forget about Wednesday, the lookbook, the long Mrs. Potter cardigan, which I can't wait to make. That I just see myself sitting in my, I'm gonna call it a library. I'm gonna sound all fancy, but it's just a room with some bookshelves. But I can see me wearing that cardigan sitting in my library reading. Oh, I have to make that one. Um, I already told you it's live tomorrow. The tutorial's coming out Friday. And you, Helene, you're tall too. Oh my goodness. I wonder if it is, I mean, because isn't, I'm gonna say his name wrong, Dirk. Isn't he quite tall? So I wonder if it's like our Dutch and Belgium and, you know, like taller people. I don't know. Um, I just think it's interesting because there's a lot of me shorties over here. You're about the same height. I thought so. Hmm. Let's see. I have something written here on my notes. I told Jeff, I was like, I have to write like 10 pages of notes for a live. And he's like, why? And I said, because last time I wrote 5 and I was done in the first 2 minutes. So anyway, I told you the pros, told you the cons. Um, you know what? Let me tell you, Dutch people are one of the tallest in the world. See, something told me. I thought so because I have a neighbor who, and he's Dutch and he's super tall. But I had a feeling. I don't know where I got that from. Um, no, I think I already told you to embrace your own imported style. I've already told you about tomorrow. What else was I gonna tell you? I told you about the lookbook. So the rest of your family is tall. See, 5'9" or taller, Michelle. Yeah, Jeff, my husband, I think I don't know. He's not 6 foot. He's not I think whatever I'm gonna say is gonna be wrong, and I'm gonna get in trouble, so I'm not gonna I think he's somewhere between he's probably if he's watching, which he's not, because he's out at work right now, he's probably going, "I'm 5'8", woman, I'm 5'8". I don't know. He's not 6 foot, but he's not 5'7". He's somewhere around there. Anyway, um, gosh, maybe I am a comedy show. Who knows? But I have so enjoyed spending some time with you. Thank you all for showing up. I know we've gone a little bit over, but I just have enjoyed myself so much. I hope you have a great day. I hope I told you the book bag tutorial is coming out next week. And hey, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, everyone? All right. Bye. Bye. Thank you so much.